Look at this. There are 6,128 members in my trading group, and we're killing it. Got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash a like button for me, subscribe to the channel. Jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, weekly candle close coming. Remember, I'm giving away $500 in Bitcoin at the end of this video, and then we're doing it again in a week. Boom, free Bitcoin. All you have to do for a chance to win, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Let's go. Bitcoin weekly chart. So yeah, weekly candle close coming shortly, few hours. 32,000 is the weekly support level. Bulls need to hold this level to avoid downside continuation. Like we talked about previously, I mean, this is potentially a bear flag that's broke to the downside already. Again, real important that we see the weekly support level hold. I'm looking for a Bitcoin move over the next 24 to 36 hours. Expect some volatility out of Bitcoin. This is, Sunday night, Monday morning. Bitcoin price moves are very common. This is a Bitcoin daily chart just to kind of give you an idea. This trend line, as soon as the bulls are able to break that trend line, things change. But hasn't happened yet. Now, the price action is getting closer to some type of resolution. It's getting squeezed right here. Downside break, potentially you could see a move down to about 27,000. If that's the 618 fib level. If that level doesn't hold, then you're looking for about 24,000. Now, the bulls show up and they break out. I mean, you potentially could see a move up here to 40,000. If they're able to break that, next level is about 45,000. But the question is will we see the move to the downside first before the bulls are able to break out and see some upside continuation? This is the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So Bitcoin's been in this falling wedge, falling channel for extended period of time. All right, every time it runs up here to the upper trend line, it gets rejected, and it's happened recently here. Now, I posted this rising wedge type idea where potentially if you get this downside break here, and it's a little bit more clear on the 1-hour chart. So if this support level doesn't hold, you get this little double top, this rising wedge, 68% chance it breaks to the downside. And you could be looking for a move in this area around 31,000. Okay, so I mean, the bulls have to hold this level in order to push to the upside. If you go back here to the Bitcoin 4-hour chart, again, to build any type of bullish case, you'd have to see a breakout of this upper trend line, which hasn't happened yet over multiple attempts by the bulls. Right now, you've got a bearish stochastic cross on the stochastic RSI. And so, again, these have been pretty accurate as far as downside moves. So the key is the real signal comes when this crosses into this purple area, leaving overbought levels. So again, all eyes are on Bitcoin. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person caught the local top. He shorted Bitcoin previously, nailed it for 695% profits on one trade, 121% profits on another, 87% profits on another trade. Boom. This person rode Bitcoin down, BTC down. Nice $4,000 in profit. This person says, I trust, you're the best person I've ever met. You've changed my life. You don't even know what it's done for me. I've made $19,000 in 50 days. This person had no idea what they're doing. All these members of the group, brand new to trading. They'd never traded before. All of a sudden, we got people trading both ways, people shorting the market, some with leverage, some using the down tokens. Again, huge gains in the trading group. This is the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetime. If you are taking losses in this market, let me help you. I can make sure you're in the most profitable trading setups. I can teach you how this market really works. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, if you pay in crypto right now, it's 50% off. So go to my website, cryptorev.net. This is the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. Previous, we talked about, Bitcoin putting in this higher low. So if we go over to here to the charts, here's what it is. This is the higher low that was put in. So nailed that move to the upside. The question is, will this amount to anything? Will this amount to anything? This is the third richest man in Mexico, and he is working with his bank to accept Bitcoin. This is Ricardo Salinas. A lot of people are talking about Binance and just Binance stopping regulated activities in the UK, ideas in Ontario with Binance as well. And Binance came out and made an announcement like, hey, remember, these are not actual products that Binance offers, right? So what Binance does is they franchise their name out. So like Binance US, it's not owned by Binance, right? Binance in the UK, it's not owned by Binance. And so there's a lot of gray area in crypto. Main key here is decentralized exchanges are the future. And there's obviously solutions that we talk about on a regular basis. But as an example, like we talk about, Energy Swap decentralized exchange is a very good fix for a lot of these ideas we're talking about. Go to app.energyswap.exchange and look, you go to select a token and there are hundreds and hundreds of tokens that are offered on both Binance and Kucoin. All the small altcoins that you want to trade, this is a good solution. All you do, you connect your wallet, your MetaMask wallet, and just token swaps. Energy Swap Dex, check it out. Definitely Kucoin is also a very good exchange for a lot of these small altcoins. I definitely highly recommend Kucoin. The link is in the description. So SXP, the swipe chain test network, is just over a week away. SXP swipe chain coming. This is the largest Bitcoin address in the world. Binance Cold Wallet. It's had about 6,000 Bitcoin deposited to it yesterday. There are close to 300,000 Bitcoin in this one wallet. This is about 1.6% of all the Bitcoin. This is, you can see Bitfinex Cold Wallet here, Huobi Cold Wallet, OKX Cold Wallet, another OKX Cold Wallet. Again, this is not necessarily decentralized, right, with these exchanges. Something to consider. So I want to talk about a couple different scenarios that could play out with Bitcoin, right? So in July 2013, you had this massive pullback from $270 Bitcoin all the way down to about $70 Bitcoin here. Huge pullback. And then you can see Bitcoin ran from $70 to over $1,000. And a lot of people are talking about how 2013 is a possibility for where we're at now. And for this to happen, the bulls need a strong monthly candle close, and it's coming a couple days, right? So very important to see. We really want to see the bulls close above 30,000, even better yet, 32,000, in order for this idea to stay valid, this possibility to stay valid. So we've been talking about Bitcoin shorts quite a bit lately, right? Shorts have actually pulled back considerably. Not as many shorts on Bitfinex by the Bitfinex whales right now. But the point is, could we see, so this is 2019 where the price action broke below the 200 EMA, came down here, found support on a couple occasions, and then ran back up and retested the 200 EMA. And then after similar sideways action and then a big pullback down to $7,400, and then a 41% pump over a 3-day period. This is where the shorts got squeezed, right? You can't trade, you can't hope. This can't be hopium for you. Like, this is going to save my portfolio, right? I mean, it could happen, but short squeezes are part of it. But it's real hard to say, man, this is going to save the day for me. But it's happened in the past. It's possible. And so this idea, where essentially this is from a few days ago. Obviously the price action broke below the 200 EMA, and you again found support on a couple of occasions, ran up, retested. It's a bearish retest of the 200 EMA. And now you see we've got this downside. And so the question is, will we see one more push to the downside? Then everybody's going to open up short positions, right? A massive amount of short positions potentially would open. And then there's that idea where shorts could possibly get squeezed. And so just so you understand, hey, this is possible. History doesn't repeat, but it has happened before. And so something that we can consider. This is the short-term holder massive capitulation. One of the largest sell-offs by short-term holders happened yesterday. It was basically on par with the panic situation drop from about $10,000 to $3,800 for Bitcoin previously. That's the same type of capitulation, same type of sell-off that happened recently. And so if you can just imagine the weak hands, I mean, really, it comes down to this, and it sounds simple. The price will bottom in for Bitcoin when the sellers become exhausted, when there's no one selling anymore. When the weak hands are gone, then the price will bottom, right? And then over time, new people, new investors, whales start picking up these coins and find new interest. And so a lot of times people wait for this massive capitulation to happen, and they buy up and accumulate these cheap Bitcoin. And there's definitely people that are buying at these levels, but obviously there's always people who are calling for really low numbers, and those buy orders don't always get filled. So be smart, scale your buys in, and possibly increase your buys is if Bitcoin moves lower to the downside. Or I like the idea of buying into strength. And so if there's at some point Bitcoin's going to break out, retest this trend line that we've been talking about. And when that happens, I mean, you're buying the move, the breakout to the upside, and that's definitely a strong buying opportunity for Bitcoin. Ethereum, BTC, and so I created this chart about 12 days ago, and we talked about Ethereum, BTC as a good way to gauge alt to BTC paired performance. And altcoins have essentially been following Ethereum. We talked about this bearish retest. We talked about this double bottom that needed to provide upside continuation for Ethereum to stay bullish, and it didn't happen. And then the bearish retest. And then we stated this 12 days ago. Ethereum isn't outperforming Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has been trending lower. Not good for Ethereum. Be mindful of a bearish retest happened and or a slow bleed happened. Right? And so just understand, like, a lot of times these ideas are not instantaneous in crypto. Like here's a chart. Like, you have to be patient. It's not going to play out in a day. Technical analysis, trading, cryptocurrency is something where you have to draw a line in the sand and say, at this point, if this happens, if this breaks to the downside, I'm not going to ride this downtrend. Ultimately, you could say the same thing about this high and then this lower high. And so what I propose to you guys is, and we talked about this in a previous video, is make a habit of drawing long-term trend lines and say, hey, listen, like, I might be passionate about Ethereum being super amazing, price performance, fundamentals, but there's a point where if the price action breaks this line in the sand, I am not going to ride it lower, right? Essentially here, same thing. Like, you have to have a point where you're able to close your positions, right? And so just going forward, consider this idea. Now, we'll turn off this Bitcoin chart, and we say the same thing about opening a trade to the upside where you have this downtrend line. where Ethereum has just been trending lower, trending lower, trending lower. And at some point, people will look to open Ethereum positions again. And what you want to look for, Ethereum's at this key support level. See back here where this price action came down and created this support. So if this support breaks, Ethereum will have more downside versus Bitcoin, right? With the next support level down here. This double bottom doesn't hold and get, break out to the upside where you would potentially open a position. It could be another 10% drop unless Ethereum breaks out of this yellow trend line. And it's that simple. Like, talk through this, think about this. For me, I like, I'm sitting here and I'll verbalize and explain to you guys how a lot of the charts work. And for me, it makes real sense real quick. Right? Have a strategy and a plan in place. You don't want to get in a situation where you're like, should I sell now? No, you should never do anything now. You should have a plan weeks in advance. Like, if this happens, I'm going to execute this trade, right? And so I really want to encourage you guys to think ahead. A $500 Bitcoin giveaway. We're going to go with this video, and we're going to go with this comment right here. Richard Killian. Honestly, very informative and straight to the point. Richard, put your email address in this comment. I'll reach out to you, and I'll send you $500 in Bitcoin. Boom, free money. Let's go. We're going to do this again in a week. Subscribe, comment, like the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow